Bandit here, and I am on Paladins. This is that game that I've been telling you guys about, that I've been trying to play, but couldn't really get to it. Right now, I'm on Paladins, obviously, and I'm going to be playing some. Now, this is pretty much going to be just the intro video, uh, while also being, a good video to get some gameplay and to show more about the game and everything like that. So I'm just going to jump straight in here and show off the different champions. So you got in damage, Strix, Cassie. I should probably show them. So you got Strix, you have Cassie, you have Victor, you have Tyra, you have Dredge, Imani, Drogos. I know there was only like a small clip of Imani. Bomb King. Shaolin. Canessa. Octavia. Tiberius. Leon. Sati. Vivian. And Willow. And these are all the ones for damage. Then for flanks, you have the newest, 7. You have Lex, Androxus, or as a lot of people just call him Andro for short, Zin, Buck, Evie, Moji, Sky, Talus, Vatu, Vora, Koga, and Maeve. Now I also should mention that a lot of these different, champions, I have skins for them, so they're not going to be, what you see. For instance, Buck, I have, like a good skin for him, so, anyways. And you have front lines, you have Rom, you have Azan, you have Ruckus, hold on.
Ruckus! Do not fail. And bolt.
Every now and then, skin for him just turns off. You have Makoa, Inara, Khan, Fernando, which a lot of people just call him Nando, Barrick, Atlas, Terminus, Torvald, Yagarath, and Ash. And then for the final one, which is support, you have Pip, Genus, Grover, Ceres, Io, Grok, Furia, Ray, Corvus, Maldamba, or if people just call him Damba, and you finally have Ying. So, with everyone, there's their own, strengths, weaknesses. That's pretty obvious. Personally, my favorites for each one goes as currently. I'm gonna go through like my top three: Strix, Tyra, and Dredge. They're my absolute favorites right now for damage. Tyra's really strong. She can just melt pretty much everybody. Dredge is just fun to play because you can get a lot of damage in the game. And Strix, he's a sniper, and I absolutely love him. He's awesome. For flank, I guess my top three that I've already, got levels for is I don't have a lot of others. Go Seven, Lex, and Andro. And for frontline, that would be Rom, Azan, and Makoa, Pip, Genos, and currently Io. I'm really liking playing Io. I don't have her yet. I still have to buy her. She is 60, but she's in the free rotation, so that works. And then you got, quests. I've already done all mine. But basically, you got like 3 little challenges that you gotta do each day. Then you got the store, which, you can get deal of the day, which right now for me, each thing only costs like $6 usually. But I think on average it's supposed to cost like 8. But with the $6 I'm able to get, right now I'd be able to get the Ronin Ash skin, Taboo Sarah skin, and Operative Sky skin, which honestly isn't that bad of a deal for today. I've had a lot worse. You got DLCs where you can get, all kinds of different DLCs. You got chests and gifts and stuff like that, which these are really good. You see here the 200 crystals. This one's 100, this one's 400, and all the way up here is 50. So, like, there's a lot that you can do with these. They're just really expensive. Then you have bounties, which right now I don't have enough to buy Biting Wind, but I have enough to buy one of these two, and I would like to buy one of them, but I don't know which. Because I like the Knessa Viking skin. I like this. But I also really like the Jade Priestess. So I don't really know what I want to buy. Because I have right here, I have 1355. So I can buy this. But I'm afraid I won't have a whole lot left. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come up with something to do. Then we got trials, which these go along with the event. I can't do these because I don't have Sky and I don't have Vora. If I had Vora, I would 100% do this one, but I don't have Sky, so I can't do that. Pretty much waiting for the next 3 days so I can do the Abyss challenges. Then you have the event pass, which you get some pretty good stuff usually. Right now I'm on the last stretch to tier 24. So you can get some really good stuff. But yeah. Then there's commendations. So I mean, right here you got all my different accessories for the moment. But if you look over here, you got my accommodations. Also, don't mind this. I don't play real matches. They're like really toxic. So me and friends just pretty much go into training where you can still get XP. It still gives you a challenge because the AI, you know, are all over the place sometimes, but it's still fun. Right now I have, I want to say 103 commendations. So I think I get a lot of teamwork and skill. I don't really usually get leadership.
Let's terminate their timeline.
You get different rewards for a certain amount. So I've already gotten runs to show for getting 100. And then if I get, you know, let's just say I do have 103. If I get 97 more before the end of the year, I'm hoping. I don't really know like how long this is gonna last, but before the end of the year, let's say I get golden cash. I could get the Atlas announcer pack, diamond trove chest, and I could even get a really cool loading frame just for getting 500. Anyways, enough talk. I do not play this game on mouse and keyboard. I'm just using my mouse to navigate easier. We are going to play. Yeah, so here you got, you know, all of these. These are the regular matches, right? You can go up here and play ranked. For instance, I think if we look at the info, you can get, yeah, so season 5. I'm pretty sure this lasts the entire season. So you can get, you know, a cool loading frame for the season if you just reach gold by the end of the season. If you play 100 matches, you get an avatar. And if you win 75 of those 100, you get this epic Willow skin. And then these ones are, I think, just this little split. I don't really know what to call it, because this is the usual season. The season lasts an entire year. So this is the 5th year that this game's been going. And then there's split 1, which is 88 days. So, but yeah, this is where I usually play, is in training. Practice onslaught versus AI against AI against AI. But they do put up a fight. There are times where it's like you legitimately can't do anything. So we're gonna, you know, play some Siege. I also have this list in front of me. Me and my buddy Zach have been doing something where we list, you know, what champions are picked by real players. So that's what I want to be doing. Let's see, we got Rom, got Alex, Victor 2. Alright, and oh, god dang it! And I'll just pick Pip.
Put on some fancy
and
tights.
Looks like this guy might be going Strix. If he actually picks. You know, it's funny. I actually hardly ever see Strix be played by anybody.
It's about time, honestly.
So, it's upsetting and interesting when I see someone else play him. So, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, so, there are also 3 different game modes, or default game modes. I know that there's a couple other ones that are there, but there is Onslaught, which is like it's a massive point, and you gotta you can either sit on the point and gain points, or you get kills and you gain
When
points
do
for
we
just
get
getting
paid?
kills.
After we win?
Then you have obviously TV. It only goes up to that goes up to 40, but it's obviously what you would expect it to be. You just play and get kills. And then you have what I'm playing, which is Siege. And with Siege, you have to capture the objective.
Remember, aim at the bad guys
and then you
and hit
got
the buttons.
once
How hard can
the
this be?
objective's captured, you have to move the now captured objective
Gotta go!
to the other team's spawn.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I feel like I just have to
1.
explain the game
Now go.
in case
Let the legend
any of
come
my
back to
viewers
life.
don't really know about Paladins, but this is officially going to be the first video I have on my channel.
Don't give them the point!
I'll remember
Hey,
this.
that really stings!
It's not my
Oh, here's the catalyst!
To the front line. Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up. Thank you. Twice the carnage.
Make it rain!
So right now we're not really doing too bad. I'm hoping that Lex doesn't die.
We actually got it!
I've got your back.
Too fast!
but how?
Play! Oh, that's the stuff.
Share this. Keep it together. You got moxie, kid. I'll give you that one.
Give them hell!
I'm gone.
I did not see that.
Okay, so yeah, that's the first
Your
2
credits
rounds.
before I spend them for you.
And then you have these. So, and by that, and then.
This'll do nicely.
So there are some of these different upgrades that are useless to some people. For instance, you know,
Capture point spawning in
almost all of
15
these
seconds.
are useless to Pip unless you play damage Pip, where in that case you would probably want to run Provision or Wrecker as well as Deft Hands.
5,
Healing doesn't
4,
really matter for
3,
Pip. Kronos and
2,
Nimble are useful.
1.
And Haven would be the only thing useful for most people. Anyways, because Haven
Give them hell!
I meant to flick it upwards a bit more and not straight to the ceiling.
Shot. We're taking. Thank you.
Help me with these enemies.
I am the instrument of judgment. Bringing out the big guns.
Here's the catalyst. I did most of that. Yeah, almost forgot why I didn't stand on these.
The gods protect.
Whew, you were too kind.
Hello, someone help me. Oh my god.
Together.
Hey, catch!
It's not quite hell. Try and run.
Bringing out the big guns.
How?
Oh, that's the stuff.
I'm gone.
And
No
that's
one was
game.
surprised.
So that wasn't so difficult. I think, personally, I think that Ruckus was putting up a fight, but yeah. There's also a lot of AI, or not AI. There's a lot of champions that the AI can't play unless someone was a real player. They pick someone that an AI can't pick, and then they DC'd. Then that's the only way the AI is doing anything. But see here, we got, you know, a good bit of damage. We had like, what is that, third most, I think? Yeah, third most damage. We had more damage than the freaking Strix, which is upsetting, because the Strix easily could have had the most if he played right. Victor had only 9,000, which makes no sense to me. Rom did as good as he can, and Lex did good. I did really good healing, or pretty good healing. I didn't do too bad. Yeah, so use the quest and trials one, and you see my rewards. So I think now we can play Onslaught, because now we have everything done. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play some Onslaught, and I'm still gonna be writing down because it's pretty much just how we're doing it. So let's see, second Andro. I can either go Pip again. Oh, we got a Furia and Ruckus again. Alright, so that just leaves damage, so I would go Dredge.
Put on some fancy dodge.
All hands on deck.
Hold on, I'm just gonna darken the tallies I'm doing. Because I'm doing tallies to show how many times I've seen that. So I've seen Victor now 3 times, Androxus twice, Ruckus twice, and Ceres twice. Because I've been doing this list before I even started streaming. So yeah, I'm really liking this game. It's really fun to play. At some point, I would like to go and actually
No
try to
crew
start
ever
playing some
mutinied on me.
None
that still be breathing.
some real matches. But I don't really know when that'll be. So I'll pretty much wait, I guess, until it's a good time. I'm
They
hoping this
got
Fury
no
is good.
chance.
I know why you're so cranky, Bolt.
Five,
Why is that?
4,
Because I keep
3,
pushing your
2,
buttons.
1.
Land
Where
travel.
am I? Where do I go? Oh, I really shouldn't. Ice the carnage.
Not even you.
Hey, I did that. Thanks for the heals.
Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up.
So right now, it's not really doing too good. I'm actually missing a lot. Yeah, I'm not doing good at all. I have like no damage right now.
Incinerate them.
Okay, I'm actually getting really annoyed.
Dead men tell no tales.
Teammates needed on the point. Much obliged.
Release the Kraken!
And he...
Enjoying myself.
Okay, I'm getting really annoyed now.
Give them hell.
If I had a doubloon, you're mine behind us.
What the heck? Why can they just, like, whip me from... Yet, my friend Zach, who's, at this point, a con main, when he plays frontline, you know, he can't freaking do that.
Waste the carnage. Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up.
I return to the shadows. The spirit.
Get on the point. Incinerate them.
Honestly, I think it's very interesting that the Grover Gaming
Release the Kraken. That's 5 in a row.
Killing always
Waste the carnage. Rip for days. That's 7 in a row.
Keep talking while you can.
fine work.
For the heals.
Waste the carnage. The voices are telling me to keep going.
I return to the shadows.
God, he's going Mobus mode.
Teammates needed on the point.
You don't like this, it's not my fault.
Rise. Enjoying myself from the
I was
shadows.
basically away from it all because of Russia.
Get down. Enemies inbound.
Duck wins again, and no one was surprised.
So, that's game. I don't know how long I want to try and stream. but it's pretty much I'll go as long as I can. Hey, someone join. Nearly 60k. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get that much. I thought I was gonna have only a few, maybe 20 or 30. I wasn't expecting 60 because I wasn't doing good at the beginning. Let's see. Okay.
Put on some fancy duds.
And who's this guy gonna go?
Neither the turbulent seas nor the gates of death can hold me back.
Okay. Oh wow, 245s and a 145 and a 48. I don't know why I said 2.
I'll take their gold, their honor, and their souls.
Oh, I got this. I'll do this. Stick with it.
Remember, aim at the bad guys and hit the buttons. How hard can this be?
Gold!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, girls are watching.
No, I missed.
Give them a taste of fear.
It's not ready!
The light reveals all.
Might as well do Guardian.
My curse binds me to this mortal coil. They're coming for our booty.
Wow, it's out of range.
Thanks for the heal. What did we do wrong?
Oh, I missed that.
Release them from their pain. Enemies behind us. I have no time for
With how much Leon was shooting, I was really thinking that Leon would have done, you know, a good bit of freaking damage to my shield, and no, very nice.
Take cover, me hearties.
There's like a pause right before it even starts, for like 4 seconds. Not making me happy.
It's my boomstick!
Let's go.
What did we do wrong?
I press the button and it takes a second before it goes up.
We've got one coming up.
Have you met my friend?
How's he not doing anything? What the heck?
It's fading.
She's not doing anything.
Kneel.
I'm mainly struggling right now because I can't.
Killing spree.
Put the shield up!
Interesting.
Shadows loom.
My curse binds me
The
to
attack
this
is
mortal
AFK, that's cool. I feel like I have to like double press it or something.
Let's talk eye to eye.
God, please, just hit! I'm actually getting mad here because it won't place. It won't place my freaking shield.
You can't kill a ghost.
Oh, I'm so glad that you moved an inch.
Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up.
Human I can rely on. They're coming for our booty.
Kneel.
Carry on, my beauty.
Just as it goes.
Get moving, you landlubbers. What am I paying you for?
That doesn't end distance.
Watch the back. This is an honorable death.
Yeah, for some reason
Five in a row.
either missing completely or it's just out of range, and I don't get it.
Shake it off.
They're coming for our booty.
No.
I won't curse you today. Ah!
Eyes up, rear.
Your eyes finally set.
Once again, and no one was surprised.
Okay, that was bad.
The poop deck. I got to offload me loot.
See. At some point, I would like to get Genos to level 15, so I'm gonna have to play him at some point a little bit. I'm gonna have to play Ruckus at some point to get him 10. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna check real quick to see how long the video is, or stream is. 40 minutes. I don't want to just end it and have that be like 3 games that I played. Not really 3, maybe 2. No, yeah, 3. I don't want that to be it, but I don't know. Alright, well I'm gonna go for a bit. So whether it's 40, doesn't matter. That's it. That's all I'm gonna have. So thanks for watching. See you guys.